Hello, hello, and welcome to Lighthouse Tarot, where we embrace the light within ourselves and within others. I'm your host, of course, WillowInnovation, coming back at you with a new video. So if you are new to my channel, warm welcome from my heart to yours. Come join it. You might enjoy it here a bit. I always mess up that part of the intro, but if you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for your likes, shares, and comments. That really helps the YouTube algorithm push it straight up to the top. Without further ado, we're going to be talking about 5 signs that you are an indigo child. I talked briefly about this in my Pluto to Sagittarius video. If you haven't seen that one, go check it out. But yeah, I originally did this series about 3 to 4 years ago, signs you're indigo, crystal, or rainbow child. And I just want to touch base on this again because I know this is a new year, it's 2024, and I notice a lot of people are very interested in politics, what's going on in society, and I feel like that's a waste. I feel like we need to tune into our spirituality. So what the heck is an indigo, crystal, or rainbow child? What are these terms? What does this mean for me? So basically what happened, there was a therapist, a hypnotherapist named Dolores Cannon, and in the 90s, she hypnotized about 1,000 people. It might be a little bit less, a little bit more than that, and she simply put them in a hypnotherapeutic state and asked them this question: who are you and what are you here for? And all these people from different walks of life, may them be 20, 50, male, female, whatever, they all said the same thing. They all said, I'm from a different planet, and whenever they did the nuclear bombs, whenever Earth decided that it wanted to destroy itself, we came from this planet to raise the consciousness of the world, and in different ways. Each one of these children, which are now adults, had a purpose in this life and are not from this world, and it's all about remembering who we are. If you tune into Aaron Dowdy, one of the YouTubers, he also talks about starseeds. He's more about motivational speeches today, about, meditation, raising your vibration, letting go of personal things. But a couple years ago, he did talk about starseeds. So I'm going to show you 5 signs that you might be an indigo child. I'll probably do one on crystals and rainbow children, but briefly I'll explain them and then I'll go into indigo. So an indigo child is somebody who came on this earth to rebel against outdated society beliefs. These were the hippies back in the day. These were the people that were going against Vietnam. These were the people standing up against human rights and changing the world. Crystal children, on the other hand, are children that are very good with technology and are setting up the world in a futuristic way, throwing out outdated beliefs, but they're more focused on the technological side, moving more into the internet and doing things in a better way versus doing things hands-on. Because if we think about it, our society, everything's going to be online soon. We had Bitcoin for a little bit. Everyone uses Cash App, Venmo now. We don't really use cash anymore. And a lot of our jobs are being taken over by machines, by computers. So the crystal children are helping us with their knowledge on how to transform our society in a technological way. Rainbow children, cool as fuck. Rainbow children are here simply to raise the vibration of the world through their unconditional love. Rainbow children are people with pure souls. These are people that want to spread love through the universe, and they raise the vibration simply by being. These are optimistic children. These are people that always see the bright side. People, there's that person, that friend that their life could be in shambles, but they're like, it was just a life lesson. I learned what not to do. Now I can learn what to do. And they always have a smile on their face. They're always very happy. I ran into one of these people, and I'm for sure that she was a rainbow child, because no matter how the day was going in our corporate job, she always saw the bright side of the thing. And when she had this aura of like golden light around her. And a lot of people can't see auras. A lot of people disagree with me. I don't care. But she had this essence, this aura about her that was so positive and so great that people were always flocking around her, because we're so used to the negativity of the world, people complaining, people bringing up, oh, did you hear this shooting happen? The world's going to shit. The end of the world's coming soon, blah, 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 blah. We're so used to that. We're almost, what's the word? desensitized by the media, especially people that are always tuning into the media, presidential debates, and focusing on the negative. There's only so much you can do in society. And I learned this from Will Harrison. You've got to focus on your own purpose and what you can control in the world. You can't focus on all the bad, because you're going to receive more bad and you're going to become a pessimist. But I'm for sure that person was a rainbow child. But I digress. 5 signs you are an indigo child. The first sign is you are a rebel. So indigo children, they see things that are unfair. They object violence in the world. They don't understand how people can be violent. They don't understand how people can be prejudiced. They don't understand how people can be unfair. And a lot of people that are indigo children will become advocates. They're the ones that are starting the petitions. They're the ones that are showing, hey, it's not okay that in prisons they're throwing people in the hole and they're not allowing them to shower. They're not allowing them to have human interaction. They're not allowing them to leave their cell to make phone calls or to have rec time. They're putting people in cells for 24 hours at a time, for months at a time. Nobody's checking on them. This is a human rights interaction. Or they'll also say, in the mental health area, they're still using electroshock therapy. That's so outdated. This is 2024. Why are people doing these things? They get really upset over outdated ideas and they rebel. The second sign you are indigo child is you have a problem with authority. You are always questioning, why is this person an authority? Are they an authority just because they became really good at their job and now they're a manager? How does that make them better than me? And they see the power struggle. They see that certain people in power are abusing their power, and they question it and they go against it. The third sign you are indigo child is you question society norms. You realize a lot of things are outdated. The world is rapidly changing, and you push away things that might have worked in the 90s, 2000s, and you're pushing towards the 2024, the 2030s. Let's change how we look at things. Let's be more accepting of people of different races, different sexuality, different cultures, and you go against society norms. People that are indigo children don't usually work the 9 to 5. They are entrepreneurs, or they just do things differently, a little differently. The fourth sign you are indigo child is you have a strong intuition. You have a gut feeling. And this is true even if you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, or even if you don't believe in astrology. If you're a more logical person, you still have a strong gut feeling. You realize this job isn't right for me. This isn't gonna push me in the right field. This isn't my purpose. And you have feelings. You're very intuitive. You're very much an empath. You're affected by the energy in a room, the energy in a place, the energy of the people around you. And you have to be very careful who you are around, because if someone is starting a whole bunch of drama or negative or complaining or pessimistic, you'll absorb this energy. So you have to be very cautious and careful with who you spend your time around. A lot of indigo children spend a lot of time by themselves because they can't handle all these people around them. And that's not to say that they're, wusses or they're too sensitive. That just means they're very in tune with their intuition, and they know what's right for them and what's wrong for them. And they will be very selective with their friends, with their family, with their coworkers, with their job. They will choose something that they will be in high vibration, where they can operate their highest self. The fifth sign you are indigo child is you love nature, because nature is the purest and the highest form of vibration. Nature is pure. There is nothing wrong with nature. Yeah, sure, we have hurricanes. Yeah, we have tornadoes. We have these things that happen. But with the indigo children, you feel most at peace with nature because you are allowed to be yourself. You can let go of electromagnetic energy. You can ground yourself. You can be in meditation, and you feel at home in nature because it reminds you of where you were before you were on this planet. So those are 5 signs you're an indigo child. If you're an indigo child or you feel like this is you, drop the purple heart emoji below. As always, I'm open for birth chart readings and tarot readings. Let me know if you want me to do one on star children, crystal children, and rainbow children. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.